We're sharing tips on how to have a more productive day. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
Hi YouTube family, we are Mathilda and Mike, and through this channel we want to help and encourage our audience to live a more balanced life that they love. Every Sunday and Thursday we talk about our passions, including love, finance, and healthy living. This video is all about healthy living. If you find our content helpful, then help us out by hitting that like button right down below. And if you're new here, please do subscribe, and for everyone else, welcome back.
We both love learning about different ways to improve our productivity, and in today's video we're sharing some helpful tips that we've learned along the way that can help you with improving your day-to-day productivity.
Yeah, and we have both tried each of these tips. Some of them work better for Mathilda, other ones work better for me. So the nice thing is you can kind of pick and choose whichever ones you think will fit best in your life. Try it out. If it works, great. If not, then just move on to the next one. All right, let's dive in. The first productivity tip is going to be preparing for the next morning. This one's pretty big. I try and do this one pretty consistently because I do find that it helps me quite a bit. Me, I like to wake up to more of like a clean, organized area. So I like to actually organize and clean before I go to bed. Doing the dishes, cleaning the countertops, organizing my lunch and breakfast and things like that for the next morning. And also just sometimes I even choose like what I'm going to be wearing the next day and kind of either lay it out or just have it set off to the side so I already know what it is. When I wake up in the morning, I want to just get up and get moving and not have many things to kind of make me stop and think that, wait, maybe I want to go back to sleep and get a little bit more shut-eye. So I find that preparing the night before really does help me out quite a bit.
I prefer to prepare the week before. On Sunday, I sit down with my planner and kind of write down what I have going on that week, whether it's workouts or appointments or just writing down little things like drink water, move, go for a walk, just writing down what I want to accomplish during that week. And then the morning of or the night before, I read over that to jot my memory as to what I'm going to be accomplishing on that day. Journaling is a great way to set your intentions and to write down your feelings about a specific topic or event going on in your life. I use journaling to set my intentions for the day and to also write about things that I'm grateful for and things that I'm looking forward to. Journaling is a way for me to declutter my mind and to really focus on the present and to put my emotions on paper. It's also a great way to look back at those events that have happened in the past, things that I've been fearful about, things that I've been nervous or anxious about, and even things that I've been excited about that I can reflect on and remember. I have journals dating back to
Like
high school.
Yeah. Just got a whole suitcase of journals actually.
It's a great memory bank. So yeah, it's fun to look back and to read about those things that I used to obsess over back in middle school and high school, and now I just laugh at them.
Yeah, Matilda's definitely more of a journal person. I've tried it multiple times. You'll find my journal has like consistent entries for like a couple of days, and then I just will stop for like weeks or months at a time. I'll try and get back into it and then fall off again. I'm more of a jotter rather than a journaler. A jotter, yeah. Maxwell says to jot before you journal. But I never graduated from jotting. And so actually my planner that I use at the end of the day, it has a end of day review at the bottom of it. So it's like what you did well, what you could have done better, and a little like notes section. And so if I have anything like highlights from the day that I want to go ahead and just put down there just to remember and kind of review later on when I'm flipping through my planner, then that's something I can use. So that's kind of how I do my journaling. But again, everything's not for everybody. You find what works well for you and you enjoy using it, and hopefully it improves that productivity of yours.
Habit tracking is a way to track your growth and progress in any area of your life. Let's say you have a goal of working out 3 days a week and drinking a specific amount of water every day. You can actually track your progress in these specific goals. You can create your own habit tracker, or you can purchase some online that are easily downloadable, PDF versions, or even Pinterest. Habit tracking is a great way to visualize your milestones. You can put that tracker on a fridge and you can keep up with how many times you're meeting your goals or maybe not meeting your goals. It's a gentle reminder. It really pushes you to work harder and shows you your goals every day.
Yeah, I remember you had like the printout of the Atomic Habits from the book. They had like a little habit tracker on there. You had that on the fridge for a little bit. Yep, definitely a good way of, like, again, honing in on those goals that you really want to achieve, and you really want to, you know, track every little milestone to make sure you're heading in the right direction, to give yourself continued motivation to see those small little gains that you might not otherwise. So like working out's a great one. Hydrating is fantastic. Some different apps you can use are like MyFitnessPal. There's some other like habit tracking apps. I think AnyDo was one that I used for a little bit as well. And so those are kind of neat and pretty cool. Another one is like a Darren Hardy. He has like a weekly registrar, weekly rhythm register, I think it was what it was called. But I did that for a little bit, and man, if you're consistent with it, it works. It really helps. The tough part is it's very labor intensive and very time intensive. And so you really got to be, you know, dedicated to it and really focused on it. And so, but again, if it's something that you're able to do and really stick with, it can be a game changer for you and kind of push you over that plateau if you find yourself stuck in one. So it's a great tool to have.
Affirmations are positive statements that you can say about yourself and to yourself to restructure your frame of reference, to restructure your thought patterns, to put yourself in a more positive frame of reference. If you've ever read about or heard about the law of attraction, it pretty much says you get what you think about the most. And so with this in mind, affirmations are a great way to put yourself in a positive frame of reference, because if you think about positivity, then that's what you will hopefully get. And I really do like to say positive affirmations. I will say them on my way to work, walking to the car, or even after I get to work, walking into the building of where I work. It's just a great way to hype yourself up a little bit and to make yourself feel better and put yourself in a more positive mindset before you begin your day.
Yeah, affirmations are a lot like a positive, like self-talk, if you will. They are great. I know Joel Osteen, who I listen to every once in a while, he's big on them. He always talks about affirmations and always having a positive attitude and mindset and how you approach the world and everything. It's not something that I do consistently. It's something I probably should do more often. But when I do it, it definitely does, you know, brighten my day a little bit and add a little pep to my step. And I think it does give definitely a little boost. So something, again, to keep in mind, and something you can always use, especially when you're feeling like you're a little run down or you just need a little extra pick me up. All right, so that's it, everybody. We went over different techniques and different tricks you can use to hopefully enhance that productivity of yours and to add some extra growth in whatever realm that you're trying to add it to. Now, hopefully you'll find at least one of these things, if not multiple, will help you out and again push you over that plateau and heading towards those goals that you want to achieve. But be sure to at least try a couple of them out and let us know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you have any other tips or tricks or anything like that for productivity that we did not go over that you think should be mentioned, then make sure you let us know down below. And of course, if you haven't hit that like button yet, make sure you smash that thumbs up. And if you're new here, please do subscribe. And for everyone else, again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.